Oi, oi, my beautiful human beings out there. Hope you're good. I've actually just been watching a fella. I heard footsteps and came up on the other side of the road when I was down the road a little bit. And he's running. It's fucking 500 degrees out here. And slight exaggeration. All or nothing thinking, I know, right? It's hot out here. It's no joke. I thought it was actually cooler than what I'm feeling right now. But it's a bit, yeah. The old current bunny's up there and shining brightly. Oi, oi. But anyway, this fella's going, and he's fucked. He's like, stopping and going, I'm like, dude, what is the actual point in running now when it's like, you know, we're going to start getting into that early afternoon, it's like midday, I'm telling you now, that ball of fire up there, it don't take no prisoners and really don't give a shit about you being able to worry your way through a freaking run through the heat. Hey, all to you, if you're an athlete and you're training and you've got to be in the heat, I get that. You've got to train the body to be, you know, acclimatised to that. But, hey, I like a little bit of a run then again. They're not in freaking 90 degrees. It's probably not even 90 degrees, but it's hot out here anyway. But anyway, I'm doing a campaign, oi oi. I'm doing a campaign. Yes, I am. TV, man. TV. Yeah. Listen, I'm going to show my age a little bit here. But when I were, maybe I should cross over and walk up on the other side. Yeah, let's do that. I ain't done that in a while. Yeah, oi oi, eh? So, when I was younger, growing up, first of all, weren't no bloody colour TV. It was only black and white. And not only that, the bloody black and white TV that we had, we even had to turn over a screwdriver to change the channel. Anybody familiar with this kind of thing? Did it happen to you? And we only had like, I think it was 3 channels. BBC One, BBC Two and ITV. Channel 4 was, I even remember Channel 4 when it started up as a channel. Crazy. Now, where it starts getting a bit iffy is my dad had full control of that TV. Full control. And there was some, you know, in what you watch as well. I remember my sister and I wanted to watch Top of the Pops, which was a music, because there wasn't no music channel or anything like that. It'd be something was coming on about music, it'd be on the regular TV in black and white. So, you know, my sister and I were big into music, and she introduced me into music, a lot of Motown and soul and funk and things like that, because I used to go up into my sister's bedroom and she'd play music. And so, you know, we wanted to watch Top of the Pops, which was a show that would come on, I can't remember what channel, a show that would come on, and I think it was an hour, and it was like the latest artist going out, and you could tell now, when I look back, I think, crikey, you're miming, because they'd miss, their lips would miss the words, and I forgot that they had to join in with their own tune. No go. We didn't get to watch that because my dad didn't like it. Or we didn't get to watch some comedies like One Foot in a Grave. I remember I used to go into work, and here I am now in my like early 20s. And One Foot in a Grave would be getting talked about around, and there'd be, you seen it, Steve? No. What? No? Everybody was watching it. Did we? No. Right. And God help you if you asked to turn the channel over or turn the TV up, in fact, the volume, even, because it would be a problem. I remember one time I was laying on the floor, I always used to lay on the floor watching TV, and I remember going, hey, we turn the TV up, can't hear it, and I can't remember whether he heard me or what, but I remember kind of turning the TV up, and holy shit, man, you know, I knew I'd pissed him off, and that was enough. That was enough to put me in my place and throw the guilt trips and shit like that with me, right? You know, and you only had to look, and then he'd be quiet and just look ahead, and you could look at him and he wouldn't look at you. And it was this whole knowing. So there's been this thing around TV, right? And then what did we do? I'm just as bad. Hey, I want a 50-inch TV. Boom, you get that. I want a 50-inch TV with UD956 graphics on it. I made that up, by the way. I need this, I need, right? And if you look through the years how the TVs are just, well, why do you think there's so much high technology in a TV? Do you think we might be addicted to the damn thing? Right? So, hey, people want more and more and better and better and bigger and bigger. And then, but what happens? Put the frickin' TV up there, right? Ooh, lovely jubbly, it's fucking an inch bigger than my last one. Oi, oi. and then you're looking at it and you get enough enjoyment out of that for I don't know, month. And then you're like, frickin' Freddie down the road, he's got 60. God, it looks so good. You give it a little bit of time, and all of a sudden that thing on you got up there becomes like obsolete because it isn't keeping up with everybody else. And freaking arguments and God, the want to have and all around a square freaking thing that puts shit on the TV that you're actually putting money into, and these people that become famous because of that TV then turn around and they say, I don't like to be disturbed. Well, hello, oi, oi. Yeah. Huh? Come on, man, really? But the TV becomes this, like, God figure, right? Sits in one of the main rooms of the house. You might have one in every room. You might even have one in the shitter. I don't know. Maybe you got one in there. So while you're taking a freaking nice pony, mate, you're watching a bit of the old, I don't know, Emmerdale Farm or something. Right? God, songs of praise while you're freaking dropping off a log. Right? It becomes like the focus, doesn't it? Or am I wrong here? Hey, let me know. Now, I know there's listen, I know there's people out there, and blessed to you, man, because if you're someone that doesn't do that and they get into reading and constructive ways to grow themselves, then hey, I'm all for you, and which is where I'm kind of going with this a little bit. Because what happens is that becomes an absolute solid figure in the family, and it's like it's got a halo over it, right? It's like there's a bloody halo over the damn TV. Don't break the TV, oh, watch TV, lose the remote, what happens, right? There's even been arguments in my family around the damn TV. It's insane. So, holy shit, dude. This is a neighbour, he's got to be going freaking 70. Wow. Well, we got cameras in the neighbourhood. Whoops. He's going to wish he may not, well, I'd probably don't, they're probably not even on. So here's what I'm saying. A campaign with the TV and a challenge. I'm campaigning for less view time on TV. It's got to be doing something here mentally. I've not gone into the research with it. I haven't really looked at it properly, but I think I'm going to have a little butchers and see what kind of psychological shit happens from this whole thing around the TV and the viewing of the TV. Now you've got the programs that you are watching. What kind of programs you're watching? You know, I was just talking to Martin Grommy, and you know, we were talking about freaking podcasting, and how podcasting has gone up in ratings more than more than vlogging. And I said, yeah, because I've just dropped a podcast out there, guys, go and have a look at it. It's all about excuses. Go and check it out. It's across all platforms, including YouTube. And go and hit the like and subscribe as well while you're at it, because you're going to be doing me a massive favour of getting me out there in front of people. And all the while you're doing that, you're helping other people, right? So please, I really would appreciate that. But getting back to the subject, it's bloody TV. Campaigning against TV and the programming as well. I mean, you know, what are you actually watching? You know, I ask a lot of my guys that I work with, probably all of them, you know, they're getting up in the morning, they're like, my mornings are shit. I'm like, what are you watching? What are you consuming? Because it's not only TV, it's phones as well, right? YouTube, you have access to that, which is freaking TV on your phone. So, what have you been consuming? What have you been looking at before you went to bed? Because I'm going to turn around. Because I'll tell you what, it's going to make a major difference. And it's much better if you turn the TV off and start reading. So, challenge, right? Campaign against TV viewing. Challenge. Every day, just like when you would normally, I mean, you can't do it when you're not normally doing it, like when you're working and all that, that's cheating, right? But those times when you're like, oh, I want to watch a bit of TV, pause and break it down gently. Don't do it all in one hit. But you want to be conscious of, I want to go and watch the TV, and the changing of, I think I'm going to pick up a book, or I think I'm going to pick up some artwork, or I think I'm going to call a friend, or I'm going to expand on my business, or I'm going to do some research, or I'm going to get outside and go for a walk. I'm going to go bonding. I might go out and get myself a coffee somewhere and sit and just watch the people go by. You know, don't mush your brain up with the shit that you're about to watch. Give yourself a little bit of time. And then gradually start extending that time out, because we are addicted. There's no question. And I tell you what, look at the amount of channels. Remember, when I was a wee one, right, we had about I think it was like 3 channels. But there weren't no channel 4. I remember that coming on. And now what do we got? What do we have now? Freaking hundreds. Can you find something? Well, you might, but you're getting hooked up on bullshit again. Brain rot, right? It's brain rot. So the challenge is gradually start out with half hour. Start out with a half hour and increase that to an hour. Because I'll tell you, I know when I've pulled away from that and I go and I get on my computer and I might do something to my website, by the way, which I've just put up. So go and check it out. Mind Nutrition, the number 4, all.com. Go and check it out. I'm actually proud of it. And I'm actually kind of, I'm looking at it and I'm going, yeah, shit, man, all right. But go and check out my website. But when you do things to where you're improving yourself for that hour, you're going to find yourself wanting it a little bit more and more, because you're going to start seeing the energy shift away from, to, oh shit, I'm actually learning something. I'm doing something, right? Doesn't always have to be learning, you know, but hey, you're even going that walk. I'm sure you're going to find something or see something that you may not have seen before, or pass somebody you've never seen before. It's all differences. It all keeps this. It all keeps this on a, you know, not that humdrum, like when you sit down and watch the bullshit on the TV, right? I'm starting to catch myself doing this, guys. You know, what else do we get into on the TV that's absolutely going to freaking fuck your head up? News, yes. And I'm not just talking about on the TV, YouTube, man. Yeah, you get into some shit news or shit people on TV that talk a load of bullshit, and then, you know, I've been freaking flicking through. I look at everything, and but you know, you start freaking listening to people, and you're like, oh god, it's like starting to freaking wear you down and kind of make you think differently and shit, and don't feel good. And yeah, it's mucky. Get out of it. Don't watch it. It's bullshit. So come on. Campaign for less TV watching. And then the challenge. And then you keep it going, day by day by day. Learn something. At the end of your day, I want you to be sitting there going, I learned something today, or I progressed with something today, or anything where your energy is expanding. That's where you want to be. Not freaking talking about the freaking Muppets on TV that are all like stuck in a bleeding house and they got a date. I'm like, I'll tell you what I did the other night. My girls were, or not the other night, a little while ago, my girls were watching something like that, and I come walking in and I looked at the TV. I think I was going in to do my practice, and I'm watching this, and I looked at my daughter. I watched about 30 seconds of it. I said, that's an absolute therapist paradise right there. Absolute. I picked out, I could have earned about $500 in that half hour. Oh, mate, I'm looking at this and I'm like, holy, wow. Insanity. All of them like freaking insecurities and holy shit, man. Paradise, passing my card. Hope everybody has a good one. I hope this resonates with yous out there. Because I tell you what, once you start to see and you start to put these things into practice, you start to see another side, and that starts reprogramming this into a different way of thinking. Make it happen, guys. Stay the course. Namaste.